The mountain within, once upon a time. In a quiet village nestled between vast forests and towering mountains, lived a young man named Arjun. He was a dreamer, always looking at the snow-covered peak of the tallest mountain, Mount Kiran, from his small wooden window. For the villagers, the mountain was a symbol of danger and impossibility. No one had ever climbed it. Many believed it was cursed, but Arjun saw something else. He saw purpose. Every morning, he would stare at that peak and whisper, "One day, I'll reach the top." People laughed at him. Even his own family tried to talk him out of it. "You're a farmer's son," his father would say. "The mountain is not your destiny, the field is." But the fire inside Arjun only burned brighter with every doubt thrown at him. He started training in secret. He ran in the forest to build endurance, lifted sacks of grain to gain strength, and read every old book on mountain climbing he could find in a nearby town's library. Years passed. Arjun saved every coin he could, from working on the farm to buy climbing gear. He grew stronger, wiser, and more determined. Finally, on his 25th birthday, he stood at the base of Mount Kiran, looking up at the giant before him. He began the climb. The journey was brutal. Freezing winds cut through his clothes. Snowstorms blinded his eyes. Several times he slipped, and once he almost fell to his death. Hunger gnawed at his stomach. Loneliness wrapped around him, the cold. But with every step, he whispered to himself, "You didn't come this far to only come this far." After days of struggle, battered and frozen, Arjun finally reached the summit. He looked down at the world below, at the village that had once told him it was impossible. Tears filled his eyes, not just from the wind, but from pride, pain, and triumph. He planted a small flag at the top, not of a country, but of hope. On it was written a single word: believe. When Arjun returned to the village, people were stunned. Children ran to him with joy. Elders bowed their heads in respect. And the same people who once laughed at him called him a hero. But Arjun didn't boast. He simply said, "The real mountain was never out there. It was in here." And he touched his chest. Moral of the story: the greatest obstacles in life are not outside of us, but within us. Our fears, our doubts, our comfort zones. If you believe in yourself, prepare with patience, and refuse to give up, no mountain is too high.